Catherine Howard, the fifth wife of Henry VIII, was born around 1523 in Lambeth, England. A cousin to Anne Boleyn, she entered the royal court at a young age and left a lasting impression. Upon entering court, she would soon catch the eye of the aging King Henry, and they would marry in 1540 when she was about 17 years old. Known for her beauty and vivacity, Catherine faced challenges in navigating the complex political landscape of the Tudor court. She engaged in indiscretions, and her relationships ultimately led to her downfall. Accused of adultery, Catherine was arrested in 1541. She was found guilty and subsequently executed at the Tower of London on February 13, 1542, at the age of approximately 20. With that said, here are 11 interesting facts about Catherine Howard. Fact number 1. Her music teacher had been inappropriate with her when she was a young teenager. Catherine would say that the man, Henry Manox, would do this without consent, and when her mother-in-law found out about it, she would assault Catherine, but kept Manox as her teacher. Fact number 2. She was a maid of honor to Anne of Cleves. As a maid-in-waiting to Anne of Cleves, she drew Henry's eye, and they would begin their affair not long after she arrived at court. Fact number 3. Contemporaries at the time complained about her excessive spending on her wardrobe and jewelry. It was noted that she exceeded the expenditures of his previous wives, and she would apparently buy a new dress every day. Fact number 4. She would convince Henry to spare the lives of some prisoners in the Tower. It was customary for the wife of the king to plead for such clemency and convince him to grant pardons. Fact number 5. She would bring a man she had been intimate with into Henry's court. Francis Derham had previously worked in her mother-in-law's household when they formed a physical relationship, and at the urging of her mother-in-law, Catherine would bring him into the royal court. But Francis started to become obsessed with her and had supposedly said that once Henry had passed away, they would be together. Fact number 6. Unlike Henry's first 3 wives, she never became pregnant. Both Catherine of Aragon and Anne Boleyn would have several miscarriages before Mary and Elizabeth were born, and Jane Seymour would give birth to Prince Edward before dying of puerperal fever. Fact number 7. She believed that Henry had supernatural powers. She had once warned Thomas Culpeper not to admit to their affair in private confessions because the king, as supreme head of the church, could possibly hear it. Fact number 8. Desperate to escape death, she would tell interrogators that Jane Boleyn, her chief gentlewoman, had forced her to have an affair. But in actuality, Jane had done her best to keep the affair secret. She would organize where and when Catherine and Culpeper were to meet and tried to keep others away. For this, Jane would go to the block. Fact number 9. In the last few months of her imprisonment, she appeared to be cheerful. It is not known if this was because she believed Henry would give mercy or if she was not in a stable place of mind. Fact number 10. She was executed on the same scaffold as Anne Boleyn. She would also request that her block be brought to her before her execution so she could practice where to position her head. Botched executions were not uncommon during this time, and victims did not want to receive more than one blow from the executioner's axe. Fact number 11. Her reign as queen led to a law that made it a crime to marry the king and lie about having previous romantic partners. And those are 11 interesting facts about Catherine Howard. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to like, subscribe, and comment below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.